All right, ladies, we are back. Welcome back to Powerfully Her. I'm your host, Nadira Baye, and I'm so excited that you are here. I really am excited that you're here, and you know how we do. So we are going to jump inside. Hello, queens. Hello. Episode 21. We're in episode 21. Can you believe that? 21 episodes you've been rocking with your girl because you know that I can help you and I can help you have the life that you really want. You know I could do it. And it's such an honor. And I just want to say thank you. And also gave me some grace. I am under the weather right now. I do have a cold. I've got tissue around. It is the season, as I'm recording this, as we are recording this, it is January. So that is cold and flu season, as y'all know. And it just doesn't want to go away. It doesn't want to go away. So if you have any tips, I would love to know about it. You know how I am. I'm a very communication's my thing. So put it in the comments. Let me know because it just won't go away. It won't. And me and my entire family, we're all sick. My kids, my husband, we are going through it. So we're going to make it happen. Right? It's a real thing, but we're going to push through. So, but thank you. Thank you for that. And I just want to know how you're doing. How you doing? How are you doing? Like I said, as I'm recording this, it's January. So it's the top of the year, right? So how's everything going? How's everything going for you? I hope everything's going well. And I'm here for you. So, and also I love the comments, the engagement that you guys are giving and the love you're showing me. I love it so much. I really, really appreciate it. It really just warms my heart and just lets me know it is getting through, that what we're doing over here is right and we're doing the right thing, and that it's making a huge positive difference. That's what we want. And I just want to say thank you to all of you. And you can hear the phlegm and all that a little bit, but we're pushing through, right? We're pushing through. Remember, power in the pivot. New year, new me. We're not waiting for that. Remember that? Okay. So this is episode 21. Very exciting. And this episode is about peace in her power. I'll say that one more time. Peace in her power. And what that means is exactly everything you heard in that title. It's about having peace. Having peace in your power. It's letting you know that having peace is power. Peace is power. 100% peace is power. Peace is not weakness. Peace is not defeat. Peace is not unworthiness. Peace is not, you took an L. Peace is not, it's not negative. Peace is wonderful. Peace is what we all want. Peace is setting boundaries. Peace is saying enough is enough. Peace is saying, you know what? Peace is self-love. That's what peace is. And so peace in her power is letting you know, queens, again, powerfully her, that in order for you to have the life that you want, which is a life of happiness, prosperity, and peace, right? Wellness. It's a journey, but it's all in your ecosystem. It's all, remember, mind, heart, body, and soul. Everything, you want all of your body to dance together, that is what we want. That's what we want. Because if you don't have peace, what do you have? Chaos. You have chaos. And sometimes we're conditioned to believe that chaos is exciting and it's making me feel alive and that's just the way things are supposed to be and da-da-da-da. And it's like, no. Chaos is not what you want. Chaos is destruction. Chaos in Arabic is fitna. Chaos is no good comes from chaos. None. And yes, I do believe in order to have peace, sometimes you got to go to war. I agree. Like we all at times, remember, it's me versus me, you versus you, right? The war that we have within ourselves, the battle between light and dark. However, it doesn't have to be, you don't want to destroy yourself. This is why this podcast, exists, because it's not about self-destruction. It's about self-liberation. It's about self-inspiration. It's about self-discovery. It's about self-love. It's about saying, you know what? I am more than enough. That's what this is about. But on that journey to having peace, is making sure that you show up for you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. It's coming down. It's coming down. Is just having you. You are the prize, queen. You're the prize. You have to know that about yourself. Truly, you are the prize. I mean, look, I'm sick and all, and I'm still here reminding you of who you are in case you forgot that you're amazing. You are the prize. You are. So peace in her power is just that, is that we're after peace. Peace is the goal. Peace is the end game. Peace is the trophy. That's what we want. That's what we want. And although we've been conditioned to see in this world that it's supposed to be destruction, remember, it's supposed to be fitna, chaos in Arabic. It's supposed to be, everything we're seeing today, but a lot of it has always existed. War, hatred. Not looking at our differences as something beautiful, but looking at in a way of disgust. Looking at each other and not coming together, that we should be enemies instead of friends. Like, what? That's not what God wants. God is peace. God is love. God wants us to have the best. He truly does. That's what God wants from us. He doesn't want us warring with ourselves and with each other. He doesn't want that. He wants us to be able to get to him, and to be with God is peace. God is not war. He's not destruction. He's not fire. He's not hatred. He's not disgust. He's not evil. He's not that. God is love. He is comfort. He's sovereignty. He is strength. He is power. He is beauty. He's loving every part of you that he created. So how can he not love it? He made you. That's what God is. So therefore, it is about you loving you. It's about you loving you. It's about you saying, I'm going to show up for me. I'm going to do that. But we have to break down, how do we get to peace in her power? I want you to think about the times where you didn't have peace. You had a lot of chaos in your life, a lot of noise, a lot of just too much like clutter in here, and more importantly in here. I want you to think about that. How does your environment look? How did that feel? How did that make you feel? Were you able to dream? Were you able to have hopes? Were you able to have focus? Think about that. And as you do that, I'm going to be over here doing this again. I'm so sorry. Think about that. Think about what that did for you. How did that make you feel? Having that. And then the opposite. How did it feel to have peace in your life? How did it feel to have comfort? How did it feel to have love? How did it feel to be seen? How did it feel to be heard? How did it feel to not having any noise, having stillness? How did it feel to be you? How did that feel? And see the difference of the two, and how one is just about, it's about bringing you to your ruin, and the other is elevating you. The other one is expanding you. The other one is helping you grow. The other one is helping you be in your natural. Big difference. And that's why it's not congruent with us, the chaos. Even if you're accustomed to having it. Growing up, it was chaotic. There was never peace. And it's just like, well, this is what I'm used to. I'm used to this way of being, thinking that's the way things are supposed to be. And I'm going to tell you, it is not. It's not. It's not. Have you ever had a time where if you were in a chaotic environment and you finally got to a peaceful environment, and did you stand back thinking like, oh my God, what is this? Am I on a different planet? What is this? Is this real? You guys are really like cool, calm, and collected. There's not a lot of noise, and there's not a lot of people like trying to backstab each other, and we actually love each other and support one another. Is that real? Yeah, it is real. It's absolutely real, and that's what you deserve. And that's your birthright. Because although you might have been raised in that, that does not have to be your story. It doesn't. And I know I go back to that a lot, and I will continue to go back to that and what your birthright is, because that is not your natural. That does not have to be your story. You have the power of the pen for your life, Queen. You do. So therefore, do not give power to that. Even though that's what you come from, that does not have to be your story. It doesn't. And as women, as we grow and things with us and our bodies and our hormones and the real things that happen with us, I mean, we go through a lot, okay? The loss of estrogen, just the hormonal changes, everything. We go through women, and then we just have to deal with life itself. It's a lot. So this is why this podcast exists, because I see you, I know. And then you have to go out there and go to work, or maybe you work from home, whatever it is. You are juggling a lot, and I get it. And you're like, where is the peace? And I know, I get it. But there is a way. The number way, Queen, you get peace as you gotta start saying no. You have to start communicating, effectively communicating. And sometimes we think talking is effective communication, and it is not. It's not. How you know, like when you see a baby, children, especially when they're learning their words, they're learning to speak, but they don't know they're communicating. But is it necessarily effective communication? Not just yet. It has to be taught. But there's some adults still at that stage. There's some adults that are still not effectively communicating at all. I'm so sorry. At all. So what do we do about that? What do we do about the lack of effective communication that perhaps we were raised with? What do we do about that? How do we change that? We start speaking up. We speak up for what we want. We speak up for how we want things to be. We don't. Like, I want peace. That's what I crave. This podcast gives me peace. So although I might be sick right now, I'm still showing up because I want peace for you. And I want peace for those that I care about. I want peace for all women. I want peace for the world. The women, that's my client. That's who I'm here to serve. I want peace for you. To know that you have peace brings me peace. You see, that's us giving to each other, supporting each other, showing that we care. Community. It's very important. It's not about, I'm not making this about me. I want this about you. I care about what you're going through because I know how it feels. I know how it feels to have to just keep going on and you're screaming inside like, who is going to help me? Where is the peace? And that's why I said the number one thing is effective communication. You have to learn to speak up. You have to learn to say what you like and what you don't like, what you will no longer tolerate. That's how you get peace. Because it's unfair for you to be at war when you don't feel well, when you are in turmoil. It is unfair for you have to continue to show up when there is no one showing up for you, when you are not being seen, felt, and heard. It is when you are not being respected, you are being disrespected. Is that right? And that's just because it's family, or that's because it's my boss or coworker, whatever narrative is being told. It is wrong, Queens. It is wrong. If you want peace, you got to go get it. You got to go get it. And how you get it? Effective communication. You have to speak up. If you don't like something, say it. Don't bite your tongue. Don't hold it in because the war is happening with you. You are on fire inside because you were miserable. You're like, I should not have allowed that. I should have said something. I should have stood up for myself. This is wrong. But through time, it's conditioned. Like, don't say anything. Leave it alone. That's just the way things are. Excuse me. That's just the way things are. So we're supposed to accept mistreatment. We're supposed to accept being disrespected. Excuse me? Not here. No, ma'am. No, sir. We're not accepting that. And this is why this new year, make that change for you. Make that change for those that you love. Because you deserve peace. And peace is powerful. When you speak up, and you stand firm, that's power. And then sometimes not even saying anything at all just is a way of silence, just saying, I am not going to do that. So I am going to move myself away from it. That's speaking too. That's a language too. It is. But that can only be achieved once you started having effective communication the way you use your words. And this is something that this podcast is what we do here. And as a communication strategist, that is what I do. I will help you with that because clearly communication ain't my issue. I know how to speak up, but that is something that has to be taught. We're not all, like I said, when it comes to children, we don't come out just knowing how to effectively communicate. We don't. We're taught. But who was the one teaching us, right? Who was the one showing us the way? And sometimes those individuals are toxic. So you're learning the bad ways, unfortunately, but it's time to unlearn that because it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel natural. You know it feels wrong. You know this is wrong. This shouldn't be happening. And honestly, in the world, what's happening today in the world and just in general is all bad communication. Whether it's narcissism, whether it's oppression, which is evil. It's just evil communication. It's just saying like, oh, I'm better than you, so I'm going to destroy you. What? You shouldn't be here, so I'm going to obliterate you. Huh? Excuse me? God didn't make you to be over other people? What? He's the creator. You don't have the power to do that. So that's why speaking up, queens, is very important. Effectively communicate what you want in this life. This is your life. This is your world. Remember, there are two worlds. You deserve to have an amazing life. And speaking up gives you those healthy boundaries to say, no, I don't like that. I don't want to do that. I'm not going there. You don't even have to say, I don't like that person. You will know because I don't want to be there. You don't. And that's why using your words effectively, stand up for you. It is your responsibility, queen, to stand up for yourself. It is your responsibility to have your peace. It's your responsibility to get what you want out of this life. It's your responsibility. No one's going to do it for you. As much as I'm giving you this support and I'm showing up for you and I care, but it's up to you. And you have that. You have it within you to bring it to life. You have it. You just need a nudge. Okay? And you just need a reminder. And I'm here to remind you because it means that much. What you're going through means that much to me. That I want you to see that you deserve to have a great life. You do. I would not stress that if that weren't the case. If that wasn't true, I wouldn't at all. So this is why it's important. You have to start standing up for you. So the number one thing to make sure that you have peace in your power, in her power, and you're powerfully her power, is you have to have effective communication. You must start speaking up. Start speaking up. And if that cuts people off that shouldn't be in your life, if that separates you from other people, so be it. But you have to be at peace with that. You have to be at peace with that in order to have peace. Because if there are certain individuals, in many or one, whomever, that are bringing you chaos, you will not have peace ever. Ever. No, ever. And that's not the way it's supposed to be. And that's why break the shackles of that belief, of that conditioning, unlearn. Well, that's the way it's supposed to be. Oh, well, they're family. Oh, well, they're this. That's just, that's how my coworker is, or that's how they are. Really? Well, guess what? Let them meet the new you. The you that has been inside, that's been waiting to come out, that's not taking the BS anymore. Let them meet her. Let them meet powerfully her. And they'll know. When you see movies when people like mess with the bully and the bully finally puts their foot down and the person's like, oh, I had no idea. Yeah. Because you a punk, because you like messing with other people. Leave people alone. Leave them alone. If you like bullying other people, you're a bully. Bully the bullies, okay? And bullying definitely happens as adults, 100%. 100%. And I'm one to shut it down. Absolutely. I will shut it down. I do not stand for that at all. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are, bullying other people, thinking you're better than them? Blows my mind when I see that. Blows my mind when I see other people think they're better than other people. I'm like, bullies. Bullies should not exist in no capacity of life. Not even with kids. When people are like, well, that's just how kids are. We all got bullied. What? No, that's not okay. No one should be bullying anyone, okay? Whether in school, whether in childhood or adulthood. But clearly the same ones that were doing in childhood are still doing in adulthood. Or maybe sometimes those that were bullied now have their chance and they want to start bullying people. I don't know, as adulthood. That happens too, but it's wrong. It's wrong, Queen. You'll see it in the workplace, your coworker bullying you, coworkers bullying each other. Your leadership could be bullying you. All these family members. I heard this broke my heart. This other podcaster, I forgot her name. I'm so sorry for getting her name. She's incredible. She's beautiful. And she had mentioned that her entire life she was told she was ugly, she was stupid, she was dark-skinned, she was an animal, she was nothing. And so now that broke her heart, of course. I can't even. That broke her. But she did start to build up resilience and strength and start to see who God really made her to be, which is a beautifully, powerfully her queen. So now she has her platform and she gets these evil comments saying that she is not. It's my son's coming in. No, don't do that, honey. No, honey. No. Okay, go ahead, take one. Saying that, no, just one, honey. Thank you, baby. Saying that, mommy loves you. Saying that, you're ugly, you're stupid. Why do you have this podcast? And don't you know, she said, what you're saying to me means nothing. My family did that to me anyway. They bullied me anyway. They already told me I was ugly and stupid. I was too dark. No one's going to love me. I'm a monster. So now in her adulthood, she's used to it. So she built up the resilience. She's a warrior, but she's over being broken by that. But I'm telling you, if she was my client, woof, what I could do for her. I'm just like, it just breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. Which also brings me to, I want to segue into the fact that, into a live event that I have. So I want to invite you to a live event Queen, for you. And this is also for high achieving professional women entrepreneurs that are struggling with effective communication, whether that be in your workplace, whether that be in your business, whether that be in your personal life, whether that be with God, the Almighty, which is number one, whether that be showing up for you not effectively communicating who you are and what you want in your life. I want to invite you to a live event, which is your event because you're the event queen, for you to show up for you. Okay? And I would love you to show up to this event so I can connect with you and I can show you what I did to get myself to where I am now, because it's very important. And it does take a strategy, and it does take support, and it does take someone believing you, which I believe in you, to show you the way. Because although we live in the AI age, AI can't give you this. AI can't show you. It can't show you that. But it doesn't know your experience. It doesn't know you. It doesn't know the human connection. But I do. And I want to invite you to that, Queen, because now is your time. Now is your time. Okay? So back to the podcaster. I would love for her to come to this live event as well. And if she sees this video, that's great. But the importance of knowing who you are, and no one has the right to talk down to you. No one has the right to mistreat you like that. No one has the right. No one has the right. And look what she went through in her childhood. She was at war. She had chaos. Chaos. Because the color of her skin. When her own family told her she was ugly, she wasn't beautiful, when that was a lie, and she had to go through that. Oh, it just burns me up, Queens. It burns me up. I hate it. When they say things you shouldn't hate, oh, I hate that. I hate evil. I hate mistreatment. I hate abuse. I hate people being wrongly treated. I hate it. I hate superiority. I hate arrogance. I hate it. Elitistness. I hate it. Because no one is better than you. And that's what that live event, we get to dive deeper in what I did to get me to where I am, because you deserve that, queen. And although we're in life, we're doing so many things. We're doing so much. But who's showing up for us? And we deserve peace. You deserve peace, queen. You deserve it, and you deserve it right now. No more waiting. No more waiting. It's just, we're done with that. We're done. And I implore you to start going after you. I implore you to start seeing how wonderful you are. I implore you to see how special you are. I implore you to explore you. I implore you to explore you so that you can have your peace, so you can stop warring with you and stop believing the lies and get back to your natural. And not let that be your story. Let your story be of peace and love, queen. Let your story be of happiness. Let your story of being of becoming who you are, powerfully heard. Let that be your story. Please let that be your story, because you deserve it. And I give it to you raw, because life is raw. Life is real. We don't have time for the fluff. Life is happening. And like I said, AI can't give you this. Real things are happening all the time. And as women, it is a lot. And if you're a Black woman in particular, okay, all right, it's a lot. And we need to be able to support each other and connect with each other and not believe the lie that we are supposed to be being negative with each other and competing with each other, and that she's better than me. And I can't, she has what I have, so I have to be able to take what she has, and not supporting each other. You know, that's not what it's supposed to be at all. At all, queen. Okay? And you see, I get fired up. Sick or not, I'm fired up. Because I just want, and we just want what's right for you, to have what God has for you. And in order to have peace, there's some people we got to go to war with, even ourselves, to say no more of that. No more. So I leave you with the only homework, the one thing to do is effectively communicating and start standing up for you and saying no more. Start putting your foot down and speaking up for what you don't like. What you don't like. And if you like, you speak about that too. That's great too. But the war is happening. The turmoil is happening because there is war. You are not at peace. You're being disrespected. And we can't have that anymore. So start speaking up for what you want. Start showing up for you, queen, because you deserve it. And you're amazing. And it is an honor to be able to be on this podcast to show you the way, because there is a way, and this is the way. With God, there is a way, and this is the way. Okay? And as always, queen, I want you to know that you are much more powerful than you know, and you are powerfully her and forever forward. And you're worth more than gold, and that you deserve to have whatever it is that you are going to put the work into and believe that you deserve. Believe. Faith is huge. Faith in God and faith in yourself, because those moments when you're down and you think it'll never work, that's where the faith comes in. And it can be hard, queen. I'm telling you, I know it can be hard. Life can be hard. We get thrown so much. You're like, whoo, I'm in a kung fu movie. You're like, so much get thrown at us all the time. And I know. God says to test, trust me, I know. I feel you. I don't ever want to make it seem like, oh, she's going through, everything's perfect for her. She's not going through anything. That is not true. I'm going through it too. But I know with God and with love and support, everything will work out. And speaking up and asking for help is where I will find peace. Where peace and her power, peace in my power, peace in your power lies. That's where it exists. And it's within you. And as always, queen, I want the best for you. And just know that you are more than enough. And as far as the live event, you just click the link below and you'll find all the details there as well. And it would just be so great to be able to see you. FaceTime, Zoom, that'd be great to see you be in Zoom. That'd be, we're already on the podcast, but to be able to see you in that atmosphere as well. That'd be so great. But we still have this. But yes, I would love for you to do that, for you to show up for you, queen, to really show up for you and to take it further. So because it's about you. This is about you, and you are powerfully her. So until next time, I am just so honored to be here. And more than anything, I'm really proud for you, showing up for you. And remember, And remember, peace in your power. Until next time, bye.